Himawari Girl, welcome back to my channel. Oh, very nice to meet you. Thank you for picking me from my Girl Channel. And thank you for joining me.
Hi, it's Maddie again.
Since both of us together means welcome back to HIMAWARI Japanese. Yeah. And actually, we have a little exciting news. We are going to
Japan.
very soon. It's another time we're going to travel to Japan together. Very excited, and not just us, recently a lot of international tourists going into Japan.
That's right.
And there's a huge movement like that.
And because so many people going to Japan, we want to help them learn a little bit of survival Japanese.
If you're watching this, you might travel into Japan too. So today's topic might help you when you're going to Japan. And this is amazing, the big international tourism going in Japan, so lots of people from different countries get to see amazing part of Japan. But unfortunately, there's some bit of misunderstanding between local and tourists, and there's some trouble between them as well. And I'm sure there's so many reasons to it, but I think, or we think, speaking Japanese is one of the key to solve this unnecessary problem, like eliminate the unnecessary problems. Like it's not just Japan, like if you travel to a different country and if the language is different from what you speak, just get to know some few necessary words. It just makes it closer to local or who you're speaking to, and it just wise yourself to understand the culture over there and make your trip even more amazing.
And you can show a little bit of respect to the culture and the country that you
Exactly. So today what we're gonna do is, from what we think, 10 ultimate Japanese word for traveling.
Yay, Teddy thinks that's cool too.
So today I prepared 10 words, and these 10 words I separate them into 3 levels: basic level, easy level, and intermediate level. Are you ready? Let's get into it.
Okay.
So first, we're gonna do the basic level. What comes to on top of your head as basic level of Japanese?
Konnichiwa.
Exactly. Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. Proper pronunciation. But I honestly didn't put this konnichiwa in the list, because if you're interested enough to go to Japan, you probably know konnichiwa. It's a very common word. Lots of people know even they've never been to Japan. So I assume it's not necessary to put on the list. But konnichiwa means
Hello.
yeah, konnichiwa means hello. It's definitely essential. As a first word I want to introduce is arigato, or arigatou gozaimasu means
Thank you, or thank you very much.
yeah. So arigato is the easy way to say, like a casual way to say. And if it's too long to say arigatou gozaimasu, you can say arigato. But if you can, or if you motivated enough to challenge longer word, just put gozaimasu in the end. It makes it more polite. So it's like, what's the difference between arigato and arigatou gozaimasu? Is that basically like a thanks and thank you.
Slightly more formal, slightly more respectful, slightly more polite.
Yeah, arigatou gozaimasu. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Thank you. Arigato or arigatou gozaimasu.
That's right. The word number 2 is sumimasen. Sumimasen
Sumimasen. Hey.
means
Excuse me, or sorry, or
exactly. So what is useful is, some people understand this already as excuse me. Sumimasen, excuse me. But it actually polite version of saying sorry. We have a different word for casual sorry, but sumimasen is actually polite way to say sorry. So you can use it either way. All you can need is remember one word. It'll be 2 million with the context. So easier for you, you know?
Especially if you want to get someone's attention in the restaurant, for example, or you want to ask a question. Sumimasen, sumimasen.
Exactly. Like if you want to ask question to someone at station, airport, restaurant, sumimasen, sumimasen. You can catch their attention. Or accidentally you bump into someone on the street. Sumimasen, sumimasen. I mean, sorry. Like you guys say in English, excuse me, for when you bump into someone accidentally, right? Exactly same. Oh man. So these 2 words are picked as basic level. Arigato or arigatou gozaimasu, and sumimasen was the basic word. We're gonna level up to the easy levels.
Dun, dun.
Dun, dun. First word for easy level will be
トイレはどこですか？トイレはどこですか？
means
Toilet is toilet. Doko is where. Deska is. Where is the toilet?
yeah, where is the toilet? So you can say toilet in English. Well, you can say bathroom, washroom, ladies' room, whatever, etc. But you can say toilet, right? So we say it toilet in Japanese too, but it's just different pronunciation. So toilet, when we say it, we don't need it in the end. So now we have toilet left, and then this one, toilet, is 2 syllables. But when we say it in Japanese, it's gonna be 3 syllables. So what's the word like a extend the word slowly. So toilet, toilet, toilet.
Sounds similar. No T at the end.
So toilet wa doko desu ka? Toilet wa doko desu ka? It's very essential actually. You might hard to tell in a restaurant where's a toilet, or in an airport, big station, and the station in Tokyo could be really big. I even still get lost. So yeah, you might hard to find a toilet, and maybe your business is rushing, so need to find where the toilet quickly. Then you can just ask.
Toilet wa doko desu ka?
Yes, and actually, if you master this word, you can change the toilet part or just take it off the toilet part and say it. どこですか? どこですか? Which is where is it? So if you get lost on the street, you can just show the destination on the map and just ask someone on the street, show that screen and point at it and say どこですか? They will probably get it.
Very useful.
どこですか? どこですか?
Or even doko. Doko.
Deska is again, it's a part word. I try to make all these 10 words simplified. I want to. I imagine someone going to trip to Japan first time, so make it very simple, but still, like I would say, one of the theme to speak in Japanese or Japan or Japanese people, not everyone obviously, but like general idea of Japan when you talk about it is modesty. It's like one of the key words talking about Japan.
They say omotenashi. It's kind of like being humble or being modest, showing respect.
That's our culture. So like I said at the beginning, like sometimes they get to the trouble between local and tourists. Many of the situation like down into the core issue is modesty. So what local expect or usually they think the level of modesty and what tourists bring it with them, it sometimes gets the gap between them. So put in ですか? ありがとうございます. トイレはどこですか? Is this extra polite word. Please try if you can to just put extra modesty vibe there. Let's go next one. Second word for easy level is お願いします. お願いします. お願いします means
Please.
exactly. So this please. You can use this word for so many different situations, like at the register, you bring it to convenience store, anyone at the register, or the person looking behind and not noticing you're there, お願いします. Or like you want to order at restaurant, we say すみません to excuse me, you can do that too, but at the same time, お願いします is also you can do that. Or like if you don't know how to hold a check at the restaurant, many times you get bill at the table. So if you have that, you just grab that and show that and then say お願いします and they'll get it. You want to check, Or like maybe since you're going to Japan, you wanna experience some culture lesson or experience tour or class, whatever. So then before get started the class or tour, you can say お願いします. It's very
You can give a positive impression.
Yeah, positive impression to just before started, just say it お願いします. We do that in the English, right? Just because you get to there, you don't know how to say cut that part. It just makes a difference if you can say it, こんにちは, お願いします. It makes it very positive vibe there. And also like when you get to hotel or if you go in ryokan, you want to check in, you can just say お願いします. Or check in, we say check in too. So just say check in, お願いします.
お願いします. Check in お願いします.
Check in お願いします.
Or check お願いします. If you want the bill, you want to pay the check, you can say check お願いします.
Third word for easy level is
これ or これとこれこれと
It's very very simple. Means
This.
yes, this. And to I said it means and. So when you want to order at a restaurant, you can just point at things. これとこれとこれとこれ. And then when you finish, you can say お願いします. And in English, I think you guys don't say and every time, like, you guys say and once in one sentence. This, and this. Please, thank you. But in Japanese, we more often say and multiple times or like every time of afternoon in a sentence. So, これと、彼と、彼と、彼。
This, and this.
お願いします。
And this, please.
Yes.
And finally,
for the last word for easy level
is 助けてください助けてください助けてください
means
please help me. Please save me.
yeah. I hope you're not gonna get this situation that you need to use this word, but who knows, never say never. Just be prepared, 助けて with help me, and ください again polite word, please. So 助けてください助けてください And then you can catch the attention. Obviously, most of Japanese, I think, they would understand help me. The words is very simple, they can understand. But if you're rushing, you're not gonna talk slowly, right? When you're panicking and shocking, whatever. And then you just shout it, help me, help me. They might not gonna caught you, what you're saying. Like, it just don't get attention, Like, if they intentionally listening to what you're saying, they can understand. But they might just think, oh, foreign person shouting something, whatever. So if you can say it, 助けてください, it makes a very clear message to everyone someone needs help. Well, at least that's what I think.
I'll probably only use it in really urgent situations.
I mean, or like it just like you wanna ask the direction to where you want to go, just すみません. That we explain already, right? すみません. Call to the attention and stop the person. 助けてください.
すみません。助けてください.
And then show the destination and どこですか? Knowing the 3 words, you can have a full conversation.
Okay, so let's move on.
To the final level.
Intermediate.
I have 4 words for intermediate. This word, it will be great if you know this word, if you master word when you get to Japan. First one is
いくらですかいくらですかいくらですか
means
How much is it?
yes.
Usually money.
Sometimes maybe they don't put price tag or you're not sure how much is this one. You can say いくらですか? Like when I picked these 10 words, I was just remembering when I went to French long time ago. It's like French is my son language, so I don't know many words and I'm getting forgot about it anyway. But like these essential words that I put it in my mind, into my brain. Then I picked the いくらですか? But the reason why I put the いくらですか into an intermediate level, because if you ask in Japanese, it's potentially they can answer you in Japanese how much is that one, and to complete this conversation you need to be able to understand all the numbers in Japanese. And it can be hard. I don't think it's easy.
But when you see the display and it shows you how much on the display, usually on the register, then it's usually easy to understand.
Yeah.
After you've asked.
Yeah, but for those situations, then I have a second word.
英語でもいいですか英語でもいいですか英語でもいいですか英語でもいいですか
Means
Is English also okay?
yeah, I gave a lot of thoughts for this word to pick this word, to be honest. Like, cause there's just asking, can we talk in English? But there's multiple ways to say it. And then, 英語でもいいですか? It's not like 100% like very natural way to ask. Like, if I'm asked, I would say something else. Like, it's not supernatural fluent sentence to say it, but still, like I said, I wanted to keep it simplified with these words and still humble enough, modesty enough.
It's the easier way to say.
So yeah, that's why I put it to this way. 英語でもいいですか? 英語 means
English.
でも is like
Also.
or even or
Yeah.
something. い is okay, and ですか is
Like, is it?
yeah, like question part with politeness. 英語でもいいですか?
英語でもいいですか?
英語でもいいですか? So after you ask いくらですか? How much is this? Or like ask the direction, and they start talking to you in English because they expect you can speak in Japanese or you can understand Japanese enough, and then you're like, oh my gosh, they speak in Japanese to me, I don't get it. Then you can use this word 英語でもいいですか?
And also, if you want to interrupt someone or stop someone from speaking, you can also say すみません to interrupt politely.
That's a good idea. すみません。英語でもいいですか? It's just like face is very important. Like face expression tells more than the word. You know, be like us, be sorry for something.
That's right.
You know, 英語でもいいですか?
Hi. Next one.
Yeah, next one, third one for intermedia is
Wi-Fi ありますか Wi-Fi ありますか
means
Do you have Wi-Fi?
yeah, because I think if you travel into Japan, you probably need a Wi-Fi. You want to use public Wi-Fi or restaurant Wi-Fi, you know, and it's not very common to have a public Wi-Fi in Japan, so you might struggle to find it. So if you want it and then you can't find the sign, maybe you can ask Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is the same as English, just maybe say it slowly. Again, like imagine the few words we share same words as English and then different pronunciation. You just say it slowly out, not Wi-Fi, you know?
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi, and ありますか?
I think it's getting better recently, but still you may find some, especially some older places, traditional places that don't have Wi-Fi, so sometimes a bit tough.
If you complete, like if you master this word, Wi-Fi ありますか is do you have Wi-Fi, but you can change the Wi-Fi part with something else you want to ask as well. ありますか is do you have something, you know? So
Water, for example. お水ありますか? Hi.
yeah, mizu means water, but if you don't know mizu, water is good enough. They do understand you. So just say a story, water, ありますか?
Maybe in a restaurant, like they give you ohashi, chopsticks,
Oh yeah.
and you can't use chopsticks, you need a knife and a fork or a spoon instead. You can say fork, spoon, knife, ありますか?
Exactly. Fork ありますか? We say a fork, spoon, knife, same in the Japanese, so they definitely understand you. Just say a fork. ありますか? You can ask when you get it.
And the last one.
Last one. Last word of intermedia, and today's ultimate 10 Japanese is
大丈夫です大丈夫です大丈夫です
means
Like, it's okay or I'm okay.
yeah. So because we say, can you help me? So in the opposite world, when someone asks you, do you need help? Are you okay? And then you can say 大丈夫です Again, 大丈夫 is like I'm okay, it's okay, actually that part. And です is just put extra word to be polite. 大丈夫です大丈夫です So like many of the Japanese restaurant gives you tap water straight away without asking you, and then just keep pouring to you. So then if you feel like it's enough, then you can just say 大丈夫です with a smile. You know, 大丈夫です would be nice.
Maybe they're asking you if you understand. You can also say, 大丈夫です 大丈夫です
大丈夫です So what do you think? This is 10 ultimate my Japanese list for traveling to Japan.
I think if you can master these, then you're a long way to, you know, having a better experience, more smoother experience
Yeah.
in Japan.
I think so. I hope so.
Let's review,
Yeah, let's recap. First word was ありがとう or ありがとうございます
which means thanks or thank you,
Second one, すみません
which is
すみ
like
ません
excuse me or sorry.
Third word was トイレはどこですかトイレはどこですか
It's like, where is the toilet?
Fourth word was お願いしますお願いしますお願いします
Means please.
Fifth word これこれこれとこれとこれ
Means this.
And top means end. And next one was 助けてください助けてください助けてください
It's like, please help me.
Next one was いくらですかいくらですか
Means, how much is it? Usually talking about price.
Next one 英語でもいいですか英語でもいいですか
Means, is English also okay? Can we speak English?
Second last was Wi-Fi ありますか Wi-Fi ありますか
Means, do you have Wi-Fi?
Last one 大丈夫です大丈夫です
Means, I'm okay or it's okay. So that brings us to those 10 words.
Yes
How are you feeling? Hopefully a bit more confident with your Japanese, maybe?
Yeah It's one like little tips. Please don't do this to Japanese. We don't say konnichiwa. It's different country, I
That's
believe.
Thailand.
So we don't do this. We might do this when you apologize. So when you say sumimasen as sorry, maybe you can do sumimasen. But otherwise, we don't do konnichiwa. ありがとうございます. We don't do that. but still lots of people do. So just a little tips. And so that's it for today. Hopefully we make your trip even better.
Yes.
And hopefully you're gonna have a wonderful trip to Japan. And as well as hopefully we can have an amazing time over
Yeah,
there.
make sure you wish that we have an amazing time too.
If you like this video or if you like this kind of video, please hit a like
Subscribe.
and turn on notification bell so you won't miss the next one. Thank you again. Have a lovely day. We will see you in next video. Bye.
Bye.